Alright guys, I should have tested out Captain America Infinity War, but I guess because it's a passive unstoppable, She-Hulk obviously worked extremely well. Captain America, I still managed to get the solo with a 565. Captain America Infinity War, I did use the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights, but he does not, even with a kinetic charge, he does not get rid of the unstoppable. I was thinking there are some other options I have to do some testing for. Even Mr. Fantastic might be a pretty good option on his own, because if you parry heavy and then use the special one when you get close, it would put on a nullify, potentially would nullify that Fury. But again, and if you nullify the Fury, you wouldn't get the unstoppable. But here you can see there, even with the heavy attacks there, I'm not getting rid of the unstoppable passive, but I am still able to play fairly well against Squirrel Girl here. So even with it's just have to kind of just play around the node itself, dance around the specials, dance around the the unstoppable and potentially unblockable. But it did work well. I got clipped a little bit, played it a bit slow, but Captain America Infinity War is still really high block proficiency. You can see here I had to sit back. I lose the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights at this point. I am able to get a bunch of debuffs on just because I brought with a Cosmic Champion, a Tech Champion, and I guess skill champion, not skill, but and science with him. So it does get him like the weakness, does get him the petrify and the armor break. So that is always helpful. But yeah, even here we get stuck. We go ahead, do the heavy, get the fury, go into a special 3, and do some nice damage there. And again, even though we don't get rid of the unstoppable, Captain America Infinity War is still a viable option here, even as a 565. So I'll put a note in there on my first video and link it to this one so that you can see that it's possible, even though it's not ideal, but slow and steady, and you can get this one down. All right, bye guys.